Hello and welcome to Cellframe NewsBlock. Today we bring you the most important updates from the development and marketing teams for the period from mid-April to mid-May. And the most long-awaited news, of course, will be the launch of the two-way bridge mode. Let's go! Let's start with web development news. We continue to update the Cellframe website. A block with Cellframe mainnet statistics was added to the main page. We updated the design of several more pages and made improvements for SEO. By the way, please note that the pages the team is still working on are displayed as page in development. Work also continues on the Cellframe staking website. The team fixed the feature for removing old LP stakes from the first Cellframe staking program. Other updates on the staking side include: closed the migration side and posted a message about the completion of migration. On the Cellframe bridge website, we ended the transfer of all contract cell tokens to CF20 to avoid double use of tokens now that the migration is complete. In Cellframe dashboard, we worked to improve the overall stability and made progress on some new features. The transaction queue has already been finalized. Tests were carried out and problems with delayed updating were fixed. The team is testing and debugging the release candidate version of Node 5.3 with a new cluster architecture and synchronization. After the network switches to the new release, you will still be able to use wallets based on the current release without any problems. In the new version, nodes can be combined into groups, thanks to a simple and convenient interface. Synchronization and communication will occur only within these groups. The goal is to relieve the load on the GDB. Development continues on the configurator for the node. A new tool we are working on will allow you to use the same configuration for you on all operating systems – Windows, Mac, Linux, including the initial configuration. This will simplify assembly and installation as it will eliminate the need for different scripts for different operating systems. Everything will be in the configurator. This way we will be able to avoid some common mistakes associated with installation scripts. There will also be convenient management of configuration files, turning networks on and off, changing settings, and so on. News about two-way bridge mode. At the end of May, early June, we plan to freeze the current release candidate branch and stop accepting new features into it. After this, we will conduct an internal audit and at the end of June, an external audit. That is, we will spend June on testing, bug fixes, and security patches. Next, we will wait for the results of the audit, and around the end of July we will launch the bridge. So, if all goes smoothly, we will release the new LTS software in July and release the bridge as well as integration of CF20 with centralized exchanges. Back in April, we released updated documentation about the platform on our Cellframe wiki. A team of technical writers completely reworked the logic of the documentation and made new entries in the wiki. Documentation on the collaboration mode between the KelVPN and Cellframe dashboard has now appeared on the Cellframe wiki website. This feature is still in the process of implementation. A wiki article with instructions on how to become a KelVPN provider has also been added. The wiki site now has 3 sections that are intended for users with different levels of familiarity with the platform. Explore – general descriptions for those completely unfamiliar with our platform. Learn – for people who want to do something on the platform without using code. There are also instructions on how to become a masternode operator and how to use our products for end users. Develop – instructions and code descriptions for those who plan to develop something on the platform. Let's look at some materials that await you on the updated wiki site. Instructions for installing a node on different operating systems. Manuals for manual assembly on Linux and Windows. How to start off working with Python plugins using Cellframe Node, both the configuration and what the basic code should look like for it to work correctly. The team's immediate plans for more documentation include description of Cellframe dashboard and KelVPN collaboration mode, how this mode works under the hood. Describe doc strings for the entire Python Cellframe helper section and partially for Python Cellframe tools. And write examples of use and instructions for some sections of HTTP, NET, Notificators, CLI, and GDB. And now some news from the KelVPN team. On the main site, the functionality for switching languages in the header has been improved. Now the language is switched through the drop-down menu and not by pressing a button. Improved stability of the application. The team built a feature for saving and loading a previously saved node list when all CDBs are unavailable, so that the connection can occur even in such cases. Linking errors have been fixed, and now the application is fully built for iOS. Work is underway to configure the VPN service. This involves setting up a VPN connection and debugging key-based authorization. Tests of the KelVPN and Cellframe dashboard collaboration mode, along with the traffic functionality of paying for traffic, are coming to an end. Almost all the issues have been corrected, and soon we will conduct another round of beta testing. On April 25, an EMA was held with Dmitry Gerasimov, where he answered the questions that you sent us in advance. Watch the recording on our YouTube channel. We also conducted 2 partner AMA sessions with Your Crypto DJ and TANK. We talked about the prospects and future of blockchain technologies. You can also watch the AMA sessions with TANK on Binance Live on our channel, link in the video description. The guys from the marketing department are now actively working on introducing new content formats. However, you will see everything for yourself very soon, don't miss it. A new review video has been released, prepared in collaboration with DeFi Expertise. Look for the link in the description of this release. Following our trip to the Blockchain Live 2024 forum in Dubai, we are negotiating new partnerships and collaborations that will bring something interesting to our ecosystem. We will keep you updated on all new developments. Thank you for being with us. See you again next month.